Hello guys, sorry about that guys, welcome back to another review, and today I am finally reviewing the Withered Funko Pop set Funko finally did. I was thinking of including Mangle, but I decided that since she's such a unique and special pop, I thought, I'll do her own video. Today we just have, the core 5, Bonnie, Freddy, Chica, Foxy, and then the Hot Topic exclusive Withered Golden Freddy. So yeah, let's just crack these open. I do want to show out the box first because I'm pretty sure it is a bit different from the original Wave 1 boxes. Okay, so the differences aren't as drastic, but the only real difference I can see is that this has the FNAF 2 office rather than the FNAF 1 office that the Wave 1 pops did. So that's the only difference. Other than that, it's pretty much all the same, aside from the updated branding stuff down here. Yeah, it's about it. So yeah, let's just crack these open and let's just get right into them. All right, here they are out of their box, and I gotta say, I think all together, I think they look amazing. I mean, granted, I do have some problems with a few of them and little quirks here and there, but as a whole I think the group looks great together. So let's start off with Bonnie, because he hasn't really changed that much from his original pop. If you just look at the two, you can see that it's literally just the same design, just in a different pose and different colors, and I do think the colors are a lot better. The original one kind of had the Nightmare Bonnie colors, whereas this has the more accurate colors. It's got the actual red eyes, and I'm pretty sure the pose actually isn't based off his, obviously, any FNAF 2 renders, but his render from FNAF World. I think that's really cool that they based the pose off FNAF World. At least I'm pretty sure they did, because this does look like that. Bunny tail. For some reason he has the Nightmare endo foot when they made the FNAF 2 endo foot for Mangle, and then they had this mold for Foxy, so I don't know why. Then again, I'm pretty sure the original Withered Bonnie Pop had this, so I guess it's even more of a reuse. I mean, I can do kind of wish they changed that, but it's not really that big of a deal. It's just an endo foot, and overall, I mean, I think this is a great pop. I mean, they I don't know how well it's gonna come across on camera, but you can see little bits of smudging here and there. Yeah, I just don't really have much to say, because it is just the original exclusive, highly rare Withered Bonnie Funko Pop. But it is nice that you have this option to get as a cheaper and more easy to get alternative, and a better looking alternative at that. Now, as you can see, here he is with the original Bonnie Pop. This is obviously Shadow Bonnie, but it still works. You can see pretty much the same base like the original where the Bonnie Pop was. Same, it's got the bunny tails, same foot design, I think. Yeah. No buttons, obviously. The heads on these guys do turn, except him. His head is frozen in place, but we'll get to that later. Yes, I mean, I don't really think anyone cares about the head movement, but it's there if you display out of box, obviously. So yeah, pretty good pop. I'm gonna give that one pretty much a 9 out of 10. I know it's partially reused, or heavily reused, but the original Withered Bonnie Pop mold was perfect. It just needed better colors, and I think they perfected the colors here. So next pop, let's do Withered Freddy. So next up is Withered Freddy, and he's good, but I do have a bit of a problem with the fact that they literally just reused the FNAF 1 Freddy head. Just the only difference being the eyebrows maybe, and the smudging and the endo teeth. Which I do like that the teeth are hollow. They're not just doesn't have a giant bit of black in there. I think it's pretty cool that they did that. But I really wish they changed the mold, because even when they reused the mold for Withered Golden Freddy, at least they changed the teeth a bit. They changed up some aspects of it. It was different enough to where you got the impression that it was a different Freddy model, even if it had the ribbon on the hat. But this isn't as changed. Look, this guy, I mean, yeah, it's not really that different. I do wish it was a bit more different. It's not even, I wish I would have changed the ears and then the teeth. If those were changed, this would have been fine, because, this is a bit bigger than FNAF 1 Freddy's, as it should be for Withered Freddy. But yeah, that's just a bit of a problem in my opinion. But everything else I think is really good. I think the body is perfect. You know, you got all the withering, the 2 buttons, the fatter build. Sorry about that. Yeah, I mean, comparing him to his in-game model, I think that looks really nice. I think it is overall pretty accurate. So, yeah, I'll give him a 7 out of 10. Just not much to say, and it is literally just the Withered Freddy, or not Withered Freddy, the FNAF 1 Freddy head on a Withered body. I forgot. Let's compare Withered Bonnie to his in-game model. So, yeah, pretty accurate pops so far. I mean, yeah, really nice. Chica. I still think this one's good. I don't even mind that the thing is flat down here, but I wish this wasn't like wider than the beak. I feel like it should just be the same shape as the beak rather than being like circular. And it's like, weirdly enough, if you like look inside, if I can like, you know, get the camera to focus, you'd say that the top part of the endo is orange, the bottom part is like, you know, same color as the beak, which is weird because it's supposed to be silver since it's an endoskeleton, just like, because the Withered Foxy pop, which we'll get to later, does have a silver endo jaw. So I don't know why she doesn't. Freddy doesn't either, but at least that's like black in there, so it doesn't like, it's not the same color as the suit. I just think that's a little weird. And I don't even have a problem with this being like pancake flat. I just wish this was a bit raised, because you do get the impression that her jaw is broken like it is in the game, but I feel like it's not like tall enough. I feel like the top part should be like raised just a bit to make the jaw look as broken as it is in game. But other than that, still a really nice pop. You got the wires. I wish they were different colors rather than just like black globs, but it's whatever. The like black wash or whatever around the withering looks really nice. I think that's my favorite aspect of this pop specifically, is all the little like smudges around the withering. I think that looks really cool. I'm gonna give her same score. Actually no, 8 out of 10, because at least the head mold is a new, like completely new design, unlike Withered Freddy's, which was just FNAF 1 Freddy's. So yeah, let's get on to Withered Foxy. Now, Withered Foxy, oh wait, hold on, I keep forgetting, guys, sorry. Here she is with the Withered Chica model in the game. I think they captured it well. I like I forgot to mention, but these are really cool, how they actually made the eyes look sunken in. So, yeah, actually, I might raise her score up to an 8. I think she's, or 8.5. I think she's really nice. So, Withered Foxy now, the sculpting is perfect. Like, this is basically a perfect Withered Foxy sculpt. The only weird thing is the color choice. I think it's weird that he doesn't have his pants, and he's, like, a lot darker. This is almost like Phantom Foxy levels of dark. And I just find that a bit strange. But other than that, I mean, it's not too bad, honestly. The eyes are a little weird, but it's whatever. But yeah, I think I love that his like limbs are so janky looking. This should be the FNAF 2 endo hand, but that's whatever. It doesn't really bother me. I like that the hook is like sticking out and unique. Yeah, I love that they even if the endo head inside doesn't look accurate really at all, I still think it's cool that they got the ear. The ear looks amazing. That is like a phenomenal like endo ear. They probably pulled this from their Endo 2 minifigure that was in those like 4-packs, but still, it looks really nice. The silver painting is really nice inside. All the withering, as I've said with the others, just looks fantastic. I mean, compare him to his in-game model, it's like perfect sculpt-wise. I think this looks fantastic. I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of 5. I think that looks really nice. Alright, so here he is with the original Foxy Pop. And yeah, really unique sculpt, even down to the hooks. The hooks are unique. Yeah, I love that they're starting to put the characters in poses rather than just the same Funko Pop standard pose. I think that's fantastic. So yeah, not much else to say. I just think it's cool that they're unique molds for the most part, and they're in unique poses rather than just the same boring Funko Pop stance that someone like, you know, the original Bonnie was in or whatnot. So yeah. I kind of forgot that I took my tie-dye Chica out of box just for this comparison. So yeah, here it is here's Chica with the FNAF 1 base. Pretty cool, very unique, very different from the original Chica mold. Obviously this is tie-dye, but still the same mold. So yeah, I just wanted to do that real quick because I completely forgot that I took Tie-Dye Chica out of her box for the comparison. So let's move on to the last one, and probably my favorite of the set, Withered Golden Freddy. Now, Withered Golden Freddy, in contrast to everyone else, is actually textured completely different. He has like the grime wash, but he's also like textured, like he's like a lot dirtier than the others, which I do think is accurate, and it fits Withered Golden Freddy because in the game he definitely does like look dirtier than the others. So that's really cool to see. His head doesn't turn, as I said earlier. It's like glued in place right here, so his head is not turning. But yeah, I love that they put him in his actual like slouch pose, because I don't have it obviously, but if I put this side by side with the original Golden Freddy pop, you can see that he was just in a normal standing pose instead of his iconic slouch pose. So I think it's fantastic that they put him in his actual slouch pose. Makes him stand out from the other pops and makes him more accurate, and you know, makes him Golden Freddy. So my only issue with this guy, aside from the head reuse, which isn't as bad on here, is the fact that the blackening the eyes doesn't cover the entire eye sockets, so you can see like a little yellow outline around them. That kind of stinks. It's a little annoying, I'm not gonna lie. I wish this whole like socket, so the sockets were painted black, but it doesn't bother me too much, and I think everything else makes up for that. Like all the sculpting, I wish he had the buttons. That's one thing I'll give Withered Freddy over this pop, is that he had the buttons while he didn't, but you tend to not really notice it, because you know, when he's slouched you don't really see his stomach at all, and it's a minor issue compared to everything else. Like all the wires are multicolored, you got the ones coming out of his ear and eye. Oh, I really like the texturing. The texturing looks like fantastic. It looks so nice on him, and it makes him look so unique and like just awesome. It's awesome that they put in this amount of detail for such a special character. It does kind of give me more of FNAF movie Golden Freddy vibes, which they might have been planning on this being that, because what I'm assuming, because the anniversary pops, I'm pretty sure were meant to be like FNAF movie pops, because some prototypes leaked where they had like fuzz texturing. So what I'm gonna assume is that this was originally a FNAF movie Golden Freddy, but then when the whole licensing happened, he got changed to Withered Golden Freddy to line up with their upcoming Withered pops. So I guess that would explain why he has no buttons and like why his head is reused. It doesn't necessarily explain that, because you know, Withered Freddy's head reuses FNAF from Freddy's, but still, overall, I think it looks awesome. This is honestly, even with the issues, this is a 10 out of 10. I adore this pop. This is like amazing. One of my favorite Funko Pops ever. The only other gripe I could see is that his endo is just like this like light gray color, which is really annoying. It should be silver. I do kind of wish it was silver, but given everything else, this is still a fantastic pop. I love this thing. As a whole, what do I think of the FNAF 2 Withered Funko Pops? I think these are fantastic. Even with all their issues, this wave's gonna get a 9 out of 10. Like this is genuinely one of Funko's best waves. Like sure, there's a little flaws with these two, and I guess this guy in terms of colors. But other than that, all these pops are fantastic, and they should still be in stores, I think. I'm not really sure with the FNAF, with the Help Wanted 2 pops coming out, which I do want to get. Those look fantastic. But yeah, these are fantastic pops. This guy might be a bit pricey on the aftermarket, but if you can find him for a good price, definitely get him. He's the one I recommend the most, because it's an easy way to get Golden Freddy in general as a character into the collection, easier than tracking down like the Comic-Con one. It looks better than that one in my opinion, and it's just fantastic. That is a fantastic pop. All of them are fantastic, but this one especially is just special. And then this one is also really special if you never got the original Withered Bonnie pop, because that thing is crazy expensive online. And I think this one, you know, this one's obviously better to get. It's cheaper, you know, it's more recent, and it just looks better. The colors are better. The red eyes are like the biggest improvement. I don't know why they gave Withered Bonnie white eyes for some reason. I never really understood that. But yeah, I'm glad they didn't like exclude this guy just because he was an exclusive. I'm glad that they're giving people, or that they gave people another chance at Withered Bonnie. So yeah, this is a fantastic set. Go out and buy it if you can, if they're still in stores, which they should be, aside from maybe this guy. Definitely go out and get these. These are fantastic. This is what we want, Funko. We don't want any of this tie-dye or balloon circus stuff, as much as I like most of those pops. We want stuff like this and the Help Wanted 2 set. These past few sets, even the anniversary pop set, which I do want to get the rest of. I only have Bonnie. But these past 3 Funko Pop waves have been fantastic. So I'm really hoping, I know there's been some stuff about them possibly going under, but I hope they're at least able to give us a few more FNAF Pop waves after this. I know they're making, who is it? White Tiger is getting his own, from Secret of the Mimic is getting his own solo release. And then they're making Mimic, the Ruined Mimic with the costume, and Burn Trap in their own mini wave. I am excited as hell for those. Those are, if they can keep up with the quality that they've been doing with these and the Help Wanted 2 pops, I just know those are going to be fantastic pops, and I will be there day one to get those. So yeah, I think even if we've lost the plushies and the figures and minis and everything else Funko's been making, Jazzra's stuff looks promising, and these past few pop waves have been amazing. So I'm really excited for the future. I think we might be back in the peak of FNAF merch, honestly, because the future is looking really bright. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, these pops are amazing. Go out and get them. I'll definitely try to get the Help Wanted 2 set as fast as I can. And yeah, and I might have some more plushies coming up, and one of them might be related to this guy. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, and I'm still, obviously, just to clarify, I'm still making that FNAF AR Plush retrospective video. That vote was only to see which one y'all wanted to see first. So don't worry, that AR Plush retrospective is still coming. This video just came first. So don't panic, that other video is still coming. But yeah, that's pretty much it. These pops are fantastic, as I've said a million times throughout this video. And yeah, these are awesome. Bye-bye.